Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Bree. So today we're going to be doing an everyday makeup look. You guys know I don't do my makeup that often on YouTube because I do my makeup the same way all the time. But I've been getting a lot of requests on Instagram and also YouTube. Bree, give us a makeup update. It's pretty much the same thing, but this is my everyday makeup. I do use different products, so it might look different, but it's like the same technique. So we're gonna quickly get into this. It's not gonna take all day, girl. It's really easy. This should take you about 15-20 minutes daily, and this is like my everyday makeup look. I love my makeup looking super natural. I do have on individual lashes. If you guys want a video, I've recorded a video on the individual lashes, but if you want an update, just let me know. But before we get started with this video, you guys, this video is sponsored by Dosier. If you guys are not familiar with Dosier, girl, where have you been? Because I've been working with them for years and I absolutely love their products. They have luxurious perfume. They are inspired by all of your favorite designer brands like Chanel, you got Baccarat, you got Sental 33. Girl, it's so many. I have so many Dosier perfumes. Those are my go-to perfumes. I use those perfumes at night and also for travel. Those are more of my everyday fragrance when I don't want to use my higher end fragrance, because we know that perfume can get really expensive. Right now, you guys, I really been loving, if you watch my vlogs, this is the Woody Sandalwood. This fragrance is inspired by Sental 33, and if you know, that fragrance is super expensive, but it's one of my everyday. That is me in a bottle. The Sental 33 is me in a bottle, and I was gonna really invest in that fragrance because I really love the way it dries down on me and lasts on my clothes for a long time. So when Dosier came out with the inspiration, their own version, when I tell you it smells identical, I cannot tell the difference in the fragrance. It smells so good. Every time I get out of the shower, every day I'm spraying this fragrance, and it lasts at least 6 to 7 hours on me, probably even more. So this is one of my favorite. This is my second big bottle. I would never stop talking about this scent. I love this scent. I love an amber, sandalwood, jasmine type of scent. This is nutty, it's buttery, it's cozy, it's perfect for this time of season. It is so good. Another favorite that I really like, let me get it for you guys. I also love the AMBERY Saffron. This is my favorite as well. It smells like Baccarat. So if you are a Baccarat girl, or you want to see what the hype about, if you want to see what the hype's all about, I highly recommend that you pick up this one from Dosier. It smells so good, y'all. And these, you can mix them and create your own scent that smells good. And this is another one. This one is called Fruity Almond. I don't know what this is inspired by, but I put this on my perfume tray because it smells so good. Here, this one is called Fruity Almond, and this one is inspired by Good Girl, and it smells so good. It's so light and dainty. It's really good for date night as well. I love to mix these all together. I get the full bottles normally from Dosier because, baby, I use these up. They're super affordable, you guys. So this year I want us to save money. Instead of getting those really expensive perfumes, before you get it, girl, I'm not saying you can't get it, make sure you go on Dosier and check out their website to see if they have the inspired version first, so you can see if you really love it before you invest your money, your hard-working money for it. And like I said, these are super affordable. I love them. The packaging is super sleek, so it doesn't look cheesy on your dresser. It smells so good. So I'm gonna leave the link to my favorite Dosier perfumes down below. You guys check them out. Shout out to Dosier for sponsoring this portion of the video. So let me show you guys how we get this look here. Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. So you guys, I was sitting at my vanity about to go get my nails done and run a few errands. Now, you know what? Let me show them how I do my everyday makeup with my little pixie cut. It's pretty much the same as I normally would do, but I was like, I haven't recorded a makeup tutorial in a long time, but this is gonna be super quick. I did change my settings on my camera. I normally have it on like this low filter thing because it looks really good, but I took it off so you guys can see the raw image as I am recording, because I hate to see a makeup tutorial and it looks blurred out. So I'm gonna just use this bronzer. This is by NYX. I already did my lashes and my brows. I did some individual. You guys already saw me do some individual lashes before. So I'm not even going to put any type of primer. Let me turn this off. Any type of concealer on my eyes. Just very simple. I don't do a lot of makeup tutorials because honestly I do my makeup the same way. But it's a new year and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna show my girls. Everybody be like, can we get an updated makeup tutorial? I'll be like, girl, it's the same thing that I normally do, but okay. So I'm gonna put a little bit bronzer just to warm the eye up. I always do that. It just works for me. Just like that. Very simple. Now, with my lashes already on, I always like to line my eyes a little bit. I just like doing that. I don't know why. It just makes my lashes look neater to me. I don't do it for a wing look. I just do it, I don't know, I just like it. So I'm using this one. This one is by Kat Von D. It's really old. No, it's not. It's by Tarte. I thought this was a different one, but I love this. It's a double tape liner. It has like a liner that I used all up on this side, and this side is the double tape liner pen. So that's all for the eyes that I do, okay? So I'm going to be using this foundation today. It's by a brand that's called Thread. It looks a mess because I use it. I use my products. But anywho, it's like a stick foundation. I already used a moisturizer. Let's prime the face a little bit. I'm going to be using my e.l.f. Jelly Pop. What is it called? Jelly Pop Primer. I love this primer. It's one of my favorites. I'm going to focus it a little bit underneath the eye because honestly, I wear more makeup under my eye than anything, okay? So I'm gonna just use this foundation stick. I got it from Target. I love the color of it. It matches me really well. Foundation sticks I feel like are perfect for like everyday look. Then I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out. Every time I do my makeup online on camera, I feel like I do it so fast. Hopefully I'm not going too fast. I'm just gonna take a foundation brush and I'm gonna buff that out, guys. When I go on vacation, I normally do this look as well. Just super easy. I also love using my Bobbi Brown or MAC foundation stick, but this one is from Target and I just love this brand. I love their foundation sticks and also their concealer. I love the coverage on it. What color am I using? Because I know you guys gonna ask. I use 120 and it matches me perfectly. Like, this is a good color and I use it, y'all. That's why I look like that. Now, one thing I noticed with stick foundations, I get about 5-hour wear. It's not like the most long wearing foundation before it starts to break down. I don't know why, but I guess because it's in a stick form, I feel like it breaks down a little bit more faster than my liquid foundation. So I'm gonna get a smaller brush to work around my hairline because I don't want to mess mine. Look how that blends out, y'all. That blends out so well. Just take a smaller brush like this. And I never really changed the setting on this camera, but hopefully you guys can see like the real deal because you can't even see it. But you want to make sure everything is blended out really nicely. I'm just going to take my Too Faced concealer. This is my favorite concealer and I really love this color. I am a concealer girl. This is in Butterscotch. So if you are my color, Butterscotch would work perfect for you. I'm running low, but I have about 10 of these. So I also like the Lot by Too Faced concealer as well, but that's very light. If you are going for a lighter under eye, I do like a lighter under eye. Even on my everyday look, I still like a light under eye, but we'll see how that goes. So I'm gonna let this dry down for about 3 minutes, guys. Let it dry down, and then I'm gonna take another stick foundation. This is by Anastasia. I don't know, it's just like the stick foundations when I'm on the go, it just works faster for me. It just does. I'm not gonna contour my forehead because my forehead do not show, so I'm not even gonna bother that. And then I'm gonna take these two brushes and I'm gonna go ahead and blend out my contour. And I like to bronze up my face. I'm not really a huge contour girl. The difference between bronzing and contour is kind of in the same family, but contour is to give your face more of a chiseled look, and bronzer is, it's going to give your face a chiseled look, but it's also going to add a little warmth to your face so you don't look flat in one color. You do not want to look one color. When you just put on foundation and just foundation and lip gloss, that's not going to give you the look. You need a little contrast. So adding a little concealer and a little bronzer is what's going to give you that look that you're looking for, ladies. When I used to teach one-on-one classes, they used to be like, I just put on a little foundation and I go to work. That's not going to give you what you're looking for. It might give you a little coverage, but it's not going to give you the look if you don't add any concealer. So that is the bronzer. I'm going to go back with my foundation brush. Now I always go over it a little bit, you guys, because you want to make sure that everything is blended. And trust me, I still be forgetting to blend some stuff sometimes. So you want to make sure that your concealer is almost 85% dry. I still feel like it's too wet, so I'm gonna sit here and let it dry out a little bit more. Different concealers dry at a different speed. So if you're using a concealer like Hourglass concealer, that's very popular, it may dry in a few seconds, so you probably want to wait about 15 seconds. But I feel like with the Too Faced concealer, it's super creamy, and I feel like it takes a good 2 minutes to dry how I want it to dry. But I've been doing this for a minute now. I love the coverage when my concealer is almost dry and then I blend it in. That means I don't have to like apply a lot more concealer because it's super full coverage. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and sit here and let this dry out. I'm gonna put this lip tint on. It's like a red lip tint. I got this from this store called Mad Red. It is very red, so I like it though. It's very red, so you don't need a lot. I love a good lip tint. That looks really pretty. Just make your lips look pretty. That tint do not play. So I think my concealer is almost dry. Let's check it out on the chin area. I'm gonna blend it out. I don't want my chin to look super big, so I'm not gonna overdo it because I do have bigger features. Definitely with the shortcut, you can really see my features pop out, which I love, but you just don't want to when it comes to my chin and my jawbone. Baby, you already can see it, so I don't need to overdo it. So I'm gonna blend that out. I'm gonna go on my forehead and blend these out. I always start off with my forehead and my chin. It's because those areas I don't really need that much coverage. Under my eyes is where I want the most coverage to be at. So I'm just pushing it in like that, guys. See how I did that? Making sure everything is nice and blended. Now as far as underneath the eye, I'm gonna slowly pat this away. So you see how it's barely moving? That's kind of how you want it to be, so you can get your full coverage. Trust me, it will move. It's not like a concealer that don't move, because some concealers, baby, it do not move. Once it dries. But one thing about Too Faced, it still moves. It still moves. And I love that. Underneath the eye really good. This brush here is from Morphe and it's called the Morphe M536 brush. I'll link it for you guys as well. I like it. I really do. So you see how that blended in and everything looks nice and airbrush. I always hold my nose up so I can get up in the creases. Nice, right? So I always start at the edges of the concealer. I notice when I see people do their makeup and I feel like they're doing it wrong, it's because they blend out the product too much. You can't even see the makeup anymore because everybody was taught to blend. But baby, when you blend, the makeup is gone. You don't even see it. And then you add more product and then you blend. You're like, damn, my makeup never looked like the makeup artist, or my makeup never looked like her makeup. It's because you're blending too much. You're blending the product away. So you just want to make sure that you are light-handed and you're not being too heavy-handed, if that makes sense, guys. If you guys like these makeup tutorials, let me know. I'll start back doing them. I don't do my makeup too many different ways, but if you want to see a look, I could do a look like a red lip, a smoky eye. I could do almost any kind of makeup. I might be a little rusty on a cut crease and stuff because I haven't did that in years. But if y'all want to see like a certain type of makeup, like a date night makeup, let me know. I'll do it for y'all. So that's pretty much blend. I'm gonna take a clean beauty blender and I'm just gonna push the product in a little bit more. I always go back with the beauty blender and just make sure everything is nice and blended. Now I'm gonna go ahead and blend out this nose contour. Always start in the eyebrow area right here, you guys, because I love when my nose look a little bit more chiseled. So my eyebrows aren't perfect today. I need to tint them, but I'll do that later. It's only been about maybe 11 minutes. So you guys can do this. Definitely if you already got your lashes on, girl, and your brows on, you can do this. So everything seemed pretty blended for the most part. Now we're gonna go ahead and set underneath the eyes. I'm gonna use my One Size setting powder today. I go in between my One Size, Huda. Both of them work really good. This is the Huda Blondie. I'm gonna use this yellow. I love a yellow undertone powder. I always dust it away a little bit because Huda is kind of heavy. My nose always sweat when I do my makeup. But then I'm gonna just push it in here. So it's okay. I don't have to layer up my makeup. It's not a nighttime look. Like I said, I'm only going to get my nails done, guys. So I don't have to do that much. Just setting my face with the powder. I love setting my face. I set my whole face kind of with whatever powder that I'm using. I even set my eyebrows a little bit. So everything just looks as one. There's no filter here, guys, but it's still giving, you know, what it's supposed to give. That's why I was like, let me just take the filter thing off so my girls can like, see what's going on. So we're gonna add a little bronzer. Now, this one here by NYX is a very affordable bronzer. I love it, but it pulls a little red sometimes. So you don't want to go too much on this bronzer. So I'm going to just add it right up in here. This brush is super dirty. I'm going to switch over to my YSL bronzer. Love that bronzer from NYX, but sometimes it pulls a little bit red for me. That shade. Alright, that's enough bronzer. I'm a bronzer girl, baby. I love a bronzer. Then I'm gonna just take the bronzer. It has to match the nose and put a little bit on the nose. Because when you're doing your makeup, sometimes you can lose your nose, the shape of your nose. You can lose the shape of your jawbone. You know what I mean? You can lose it sometimes because you're adding products to cover up the natural shadows. So you want to make sure, let me turn my phone on silent. You want to make sure you bring those natural shadows back out. So as far as the blushes today, I am a blush girl. I'm gonna mix, this is from Julia Place. I'm just gonna mix all three. This is an eyeshadow palette, girl. This is not a blush palette, but it works. Just a little bit for every, I know some people might be like, Bree, this is not an every, girl, did I just put, what the, oh my gosh. This is, I always go back with my foundation brush as well, guys, just to blend it out a little bit because I don't be wanting it to look too much, okay? So you see, like, that's just a wash of color. I want to add a little bit more dimension in this area, so I'm just going to take my powder a little bit and cut my cheek a little bit. I hope this is making sense. So now you can see like my jawbone, my cheeks. Now that that is pretty much done, I'm gonna just take any brown liner. You guys don't have to get it from Sephora. You can get this liner from the beauty supply store, any type of brown liner. This one here is from the hair store. It's called 2-in-1 lip liner. It was only $1. And I'm gonna line my lips. Now the lip tint look really nice, right? So everything is looking nice and flawless. But I am a bottom lash type of girl. So I'm gonna be just taking this Benefit Bang Bad Girls Bang mascara. I use any mascara though. It don't have to be this. I have some that I love from e.l.f., from Tarte. A mascara is a mascara, girl. Do not. You don't have to go get this one. You can go get one from, I'll leave some down below that I recommend, guys, or in the YouTube shop tab for you. But you do not have to. You can get a Better Than Sex one, or you can get this one. I'll leave some different ones. The reason I like this one is because it's super black. You see how black it is? And I'm a bottom mascara type of girl. I just feel like it's very flattering on my face, and it really complements my lashes at the top. When I don't have a bottom lash on, I feel really empty, like I'm missing something. And I love this one because the wand is super skinny. See? That's why I like this one. But like I said, mascara is a mascara. Now though, adding that mascara definitely makes it look a little bit more dramatic. I can't help it. It's just my signature look. Everybody knows that about me. I love a dark mascara, even if it's just an everyday look. I'm gonna just be using this e.l.f. Dewy Setting Spray. I feel like it don't spray out a lot, but it does the job. I'm gonna let's do this NYX Intense Butter Gloss. This is pretty. What color is it? Ooh, what color is it? Pecan butter. I think it's called pecan butter. Pecan butter batter. But I like this. I'm gonna see if I can find this for you guys. And this lip combo is under $10, guys. Lately I've been adding a little mole on my face lately. I just like the way it looks with the pixie. It's cute. I'm gonna add a little bit more blush. This blush is called Burnt Pepper by MAC. I love it. It's like a natural blush color. When it comes to my blush, I like to come up a little bit. So sometimes I just go back and add a little bit more product that I need. But Bree, this is an everyday look, girl. But I like this a lot. So that is it for this tutorial. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed filming it for you guys. Hopefully it was cute, sweet, and straight to the point. We didn't do much talking. But I'll leave the products down below for you guys. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Bye, guys.